Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What if you found the Death Note? I'll take a potato chip and eat it. I can hear this in my head so vividly. Same. I saw the scene play in my head like I was actually watching it. Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy? I admit to nothing. Where are your parents? Kids sketchy. Back to you guys. Trick question. We are all fatherless. Look around for the nearest goth kid who dropped their notebook. This is my daughter lol. I just shared the top response with her and she immediately had to go grab her notebook. Silently writes you, Baron_Meliadis. Write my name in it so people know it's mine. 07. 07. Does the Death Note accept if, and or statements? Could write some nice code to sort a lot of things out. Please no. I know how many attempts it takes for some of your code to work correctly. If you test your Death Note code out on people that annoy you, it's debugging in a new sense. One of the rules is not even the Shinigami know everything about the Death Note, so try it. Is that a rule or just a fact? Because if it's a rule, then even if humans learned everything about the Death Note, they still couldn't tell Shinigami. Or maybe the Shini wouldn't be able to understand. Nice try. FBI. Writes FBI agent's name. Wait. No. Lots of politicians would go. Just imagine how much chaos you could inflict by having several corrupt politicians come out and expose the truths of the government before they go and off themselves. Cause of how you can make them do anything before they actually die. You could potentially start a civil war in one's nation with this tactic, tears of joy, or even a war between two nations. Quote, forwards every email in every inbox he has access to and sets it up so any new emails will be automatically forwarded as well. Then goes to the toilet and shits herself to death. Quote, you could. It would just be nice to get people out of the way who don't do literally anything but bitch about others not conforming to their personal religious morals. Mitch and Majorie would be the first to go, followed by Ted. I'm gonna make Kira look like an amateur. Edit. I thought I was the only this messed up. Disturbing to see I'm in good company. Step 1. Don't kill people only in your own country. Step 2. Do it randomly. No schedules, like only out of school or work. Step 3. When goaded into revealing yourself by a world-class genius detective. Don't take the bait. Light lost in episode 2 when he killed the fake L. At that point L only had a hunch that he was a person and not God himself. But by killing fake L out of pride and spite, he gave up the fact that he is one. A human, or at the least not omnipresent, omniscient, too. Located in Japan. And within another episode or two had given up the fact he's close to the police and likely a student. If Light ignored L's challenge, he never would have been caught. Dude, even if you take down people in your region every day. Our world is not an anime. No one even would figure you out. It's so out of bounds, range, thought, etc. Whoever's name is V caret 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 V caret. I'm sorry my 1-year-old killed you with his crayons. Russians named Mimimimimi, Oblyat. Man's named after microwave sounds. A lot of world leaders would die. Given that you can schedule a death in advance as well. Could you imagine the global panic if 50% of the US government all had a simultaneous cardiac arrest at the same time? The CIA and other agencies would be in full overdrive trying to work out who developed killer nanobots or something. The one anime nerd in the CIA just being like, I need y'all to hear me out for a second. COVID deaths worldwide are around 6 million. You can change the world using like 10% of that number. Just have to be specific on who's in it. Light was dumb about it. He only targeted the ones who were already caught and going to jail when he should have gone after the ones who were untouchable by the law. Write down the Koch brothers and Murdoch and immediately make the world 10 times better. Honestly, just wipe the slate clean. Anyone who's been in power for the past decade and hasn't tried in any way to make life better. You're going in the book. They do address that he specifically did also go after criminals who weren't arrested. Misa's whole backstory was that her parents' killer got off scot-free. But Light killed him, and that's why she was such a big Kira supporter. There's also a bit where when Misa's acting solo before they meet, Light gets mad because she's targeting people that he would leave alone. Such as people that are truly repentant or who had extenuating circumstances. Have sex with Rook. Sir, that's not what you're supposed to do, sir. That's not death by sex with Rook. Now he has to. I would end up with carpal tunnel so fast. Rip out pages, place in printer, copy and paste in notepad, print. Printer doesn't have a brain. And you have to mentally disambiguate people with the same name as you're writing it. All these answers about Light being dumb and they being much more careful about it while also relishing the power they would have feels like a thing Light himself would say. Many would do the same. The only difference between what I would do and what Kira did is the definitions of crime and Justice. Kira had this Rorschach-like rigid moral and would kill all the criminals. The problem is that he accepts system's denomination of criminal, which for the most part is also people forgotten by the system and even slaves. So, any other definition of criminal might be the same or even better. His dad was a cop. What did we expect? Light was not stupid. He was just arrogant and had a lot of pride. If he had ignored Elle and tried not to kill him, he would get away after all. He literally has a undetectable murder weapon.